biggest song that Cowboy did, written by Scott Boyer. And I remember the day that Dwayne Allman came on his motorcycle to Muscle Shoals. That's where we were recording our second album, 5 Will Get You 10. And he had decided that sometime he got together with Scott. I guess they went off somewhere, and he wanted to play on something. And he didn't want to play on something that we were already on because he wanted room. And so Scott played him a little bit of the song, and that's the one. He says, that's the one I want to play on. And then we were all sitting around this little room. He picks up the dobro to play, and it's got a buzz way down in it. You know, those little metal baffles way down in there. And he was like, well, what am I going to do? He kind of threw his hands up, and I said, nobody remembers this, I don't think. I said, give me that thing. And I took it right away, and I reached down, and there was a little magazine down there, a real estate magazine. It has that real shiny, hard paper, but very thin. Rolled it up tight. I don't know how, it just was something I did real quick. And there's, you know, lots of little F holes on the thing, and I pushed it down where it was tight. It was going tight, you know, it was, so I kind of pushed it down tight, and pushed it right up against that loose baffle, and it silenced that, well, it was making noise, not rumbling, but it was rattling. Yeah, it was rattling. It silenced it, and I did this in about 15 seconds, and then I give it back to him. That's why I don't think maybe anybody remembers. Anyway, and then he played the best solo on that song, and in the very end, he kind of hit this note, and he didn't like that because he thought maybe it was, but really it was pretty cool. It was kind of like, please be with me. And as soon as he finished, he got up, as he often did, and just ran out to that motorcycle, just cranked it up and took off. It didn't stay too long. You know, like old Steven still says, come on strong, don't stay too long. Blues man, play your hand. Come on strong, don't stay too long. Could have been talking about Dwayne. He might have been, probably was. Anyway, it's this song, and I'm going to do it my own way. We'll see if I can get a good one, because now that I told the story, I definitely want to use the recording of it. Here we go. Oh my word, what does it mean? Is it love or is it me that makes me change so suddenly? From looking out to feeling free. Well, I sit here lying in my bed, wondering what it was I said that made me think I'd lost my head. When I knew I lost my heart instead. So won't you please read my signs, be a gypsy. Tell me what I hope to find deep within me. 'Cause you can find my mind, please be with me. Please be with me. Of all the better things I've heard, loving you has made the words and all the rest seem so absurd. 'Cause in the end it all comes out, I'm won't you please read my signs? Be a gypsy. Tell me what I hope to find deep within me, 'cause you can find my mind. Please be with me. Please be with me. Can't do any solos because I didn't hook my looper up. I'll do that later. Sit here lying in my bed, wondering what it was I said that made me think I'd lost my head. When I knew I lost my heart instead. So won't you please read my signs? Be a gypsy. Tell me what I hope to find deep within me, because you can find my mind. Please be with me. Please be with me. Oh no. Please be with me. Scott and I had an awful lot of fun in college. Florida State. Before Cowboy ever got together, that's where we met. I was a swimmer, a jock, and a hippie, and didn't care too damn much for school. I just cared about riding my motorcycle, swimming team, and then playing music, and a lot of times playing with Scott. And then old Bill Pillmore showed up. We were playing with him, and Butch Trucks was a couple doors down, and I used to go off with those guys sometimes, Butch and Scott. Funny, I don't remember riding with Butch, but you would think he would have rode over with us to Jacksonville, where they had a trio, Butch, Scott, and tall David Brown, doing his bass playing, and then they would play as the bitter end, later the Tiffany system, and I would go and help and sometimes sit in. And it was a really cool time. So David wound up playing with Boss Skaggs, Commander Cody, and for 25 years with Norton Buffalo. So those were some interesting times back then. And so that's a little bit of story along with it, okay? See ya.